Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you, my learned, esteemed, and amazing faculty. I am Loretta Baye, Chair of the Faculty Recognition Committee and Professor in the College of Business, the best college on the whole campus. On behalf of President Jenkins, Provost Pamela Richardson Wilkes, and the Division of Academic Affairs, I want to welcome you to the Faculty Excellence Celebration 2023. I would like to acknowledge all members of the faculty recognition. If you are here, please stand. Dr. Tolson, Dr. Ogamba, Dr. Berlin, Dr. Robinson, Dr. McCoy, Dr. Rivera, Mr. Brown, Mr. Benensky, and Mr. Yang. I would also want to acknowledge Kelly Jackson and Mr. Jonathan. We salute you. Thank you for everything you have done for us. And Provost Pamela Richardson Wilkes, we want to acknowledge you. We really appreciate you. Thank you. I am here to announce to you that Coppin State University faculty are amazing. You teach 4 courses, but you do the same high-level research as other institutions. You have obtained several million-dollar grants. You have won several awards, including the USM Awards, Elkins Awards, and Fulbright. We are really amazing. You nurture students. You advise them. You pay for their lunches. You buy them snacks. You buy their books. Even the international student who had nowhere to go during Thanksgiving or Christmas, some of you invited them to your homes. You have gone above and beyond your responsibilities. And for this, I say you are amazing. No wonder we graduated some overachievers. Some students from the College of Business have obtained internships and jobs from Fortune 500 companies, Big 4 accounting firms, and even the government. For instance, this summer, one of our students has obtained an internship at the Federal Reserve Bank in Washington, D.C. Another one has obtained an internship at a Big 4 accounting firm, Deloitte. Our science students are involved in remarkable research. In March, a chemistry major received a national award from the American Chemical Association Conference. We have also produced Olympians. 2 Coppin students were at the Tokyo Olympics the other time. During the last Commonwealth Games, Coppin students won awards, won medals at the Games. Our nursing and education graduates are the best in the state. This is all because of you, amazing Coppin State University faculty. So I want you to turn to the person on your left and tell them, you are amazing. Now I want you to turn to the person on your right and tell them, you are amazing. Okay, maybe you don't believe you're amazing. You need to borrow my accent to tell somebody that they are amazing. So Coppin State University faculty, I welcome you to this year's celebration, and I want you to know that you truly are amazing. Thank you. We'll now like to call upon Mr. Alex Lennon to sing the Negro National Anthem. Thank you.
Now, as all national anthems go, may I have everyone please rise?
Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith that the dark past has taught us. Sing a song full of the hope that the present has brought us, facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won.
Good morning. Let's prepare to bow our heads in a word of prayer. From the rising of the sun until the going down of the same, the name of the Lord is to be praised. God, we woke up this morning grateful. You allowed us to make it to this sacred space we affectionately call the Eagle's Nest. We gather with colleagues to celebrate, knowing you didn't have to let it happen. We walk around in a dangerous world, but we're still alive, and we're grateful. Sometimes we're broken and tired, but our joy is still intact. We thank you, God. Thank you for your protection, your love, your power, for making a way when there seems to be no way. Thank you for bringing us together in intellectual synergy, syncopated brilliance to change the world, having transformative power because you gave it to us, able to facilitate the rise of those the world determined wouldn't go anywhere. You did it. Able to defy logic that says we aren't because you said we are. Now, God, take charge of the proceedings. Block out every distraction of, I have too much going on to even be here. Let the passion of pedagogical light cast a long shadow. Forgive us for complaining. Forgive us for holding back our best. Forgive us for saying we can't when we serve a God who always can. Stir up our gifts. Make this a launch pad for the unstoppable. It is in your name that I cry out and give my testimony. And whether you have a different faith or whether you have no faith at all, or sometime faith, join me in unity and all shout together, amen.
Thank you, Dr. Williams, for such a wonderful prayer. So now I'm going to introduce Dr. Pamela Richardson Wilkes. Is an accomplished educator, scholar, and administrator who has cultivated a successful 20-year-plus career in higher education. Dr. Wilkes joins Coppin State University from Edwards Waters University, where she served in several roles, including Chief of Staff, Special Assistant to the President, and CEO for Strategic Initiatives, and Interim Vice President of Institutional Planning, Research, and Effectiveness. Most recently, she was appointed Associate Provost for Academic Operations. Additionally, she has served in the role of Associate Vice President, Associate Provost, and Vice President for Academic Affairs at several historically Black colleges and universities. Dr. Wilkes also achieved faculty rank in areas of English, humanities, and African American studies. Dr. Wilkes is interested in strengthening research, recruitment, retention through academic programming areas of diversity, equity, and inclusion, as well as maintaining a spirit of collegiality and collaboration across all institutions across the university. I introduce you, our provost.
Good afternoon. I told Dr. Tosin, I said, y'all don't have to do all that. She said, yes, we do. But thank you so much, Dr. Barrier and Dr. Tosin, and to the entire committee. Thank you so much. Good afternoon to the beautiful and esteemed faculty of Coppin State University. I wrote something down during the invocation because it resonated, and I said, oh, I have to use that. And Dr. Williams said, coming together in intellectual synergy and syncopated brilliance to change the world. That was awesome. It was profound because it speaks to who we are as a collective, as a faculty. And in understanding that the word faculty is both singular and plural. You don't hear faculties, you hear faculty. And that we are one body, one academic voice, and one academic unit that is here together for a common cause, for that of educating and enlightening our students, and not just our students, but one another and the communities in which we serve. So thank you, and again, we welcome you to the 2023 Faculty Recognition and Awards Luncheon. This event is an opportunity for us to recognize the outstanding scholarship, pedagogy, and service you have committed to maintaining for our students and our respective partners. So whether undergraduate students, graduate students, or even non-degree seeking students, you all continue to work to ensure the banner of Coppin is held high, not only in your classroom, but also in the workplace and the communities that our students, as well as you, our faculty, participate. I know it is difficult at times, but hopefully today is the opportunity for you to recognize your achievements, your efforts, and just take a little time to not only pat yourself on the back, but also allow us, the institution, to do so as well. You are, in fact, what makes the great in the great Coppin State University. I am proud and honored to serve as your Chief Academic Officer, and simply put, thank you. Thank you for all of your work, your diligence, your determination, and all of your efforts. And just know that you all, individually and collectively, are appreciated. At this time, I'm going to go ahead and bring up the Faculty Senate President, Dr. Nicholas Eugene to bring greetings from the Faculty Senate. Dr. Eugene.
Good morning, everyone. And thank you, Dr. Baye, and the rest of the organizing committee for inviting me to provide a few remarks. I think I should be able to assert or claim that the ability of Coppin State University to nurture potential and transform lives largely depends on the performance of our faculty. Which definitely means that we have to have an engaged faculty. And an engaged faculty has nothing to do with financial rewards. Yes, that might provide some positive reinforcement and satisfy faculty to some extent. But for committed faculty, recognition, I think, is the key. To keep faculty motivated, appreciated, and committed, you have to recognize them. And the faculty recognition ceremony is designed to do exactly that. So let's give a round of applause for our provost, Dr. Wilkes, for being here. Because I think it's important that we support faculty. And I know the president is not here, is he? He is there. Well, let's give him a round of applause for being here because I think it's important. I think it's important to support faculty. But while we have this formal recognition of faculty, we must also remember to recognize faculty and all employees, as a matter of fact, for their day-to-day activities. And really, I think this is the key to motivating employees. And I think this this kind of recognition really boils down to using our interpersonal skills to say something as simple as good job. And you know, as humans, we all like it when we are praised for our efforts and hard work. I think the sense of gratification that we get motivates us to do more, and it inspires others to do more. And certainly, I think it strengthens our workplace relationships. So once again, I'd like to say thank you. Excited to see what awards are presented to faculty and to hear about your research. So thank you. And I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to call the next person that's coming on, but what do you want me to do? All right, I got to take my glasses off here. I think it's performances from Prestige Step Team. Okay, cool.
Thank you. Thank you. We definitely enjoyed the step show. Now we're going to ask Ms. Tia Parker to please come forth. Have the mic, or you?
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much, Dr. Tolson, for inviting me to do this piece. So this piece is untitled, but it is written for you glorious faculty here. How does it feel to know that you mold the minds of the future? And in due time, what you've sown will flourish and come to fruition, benefiting the world, fostering change and opportunities in lives you may never physically touch. But because you cared so much about the quality of education your students deserved, you poured what they needed from you and much more. Servant leader, selfless, a life poured out, imputing your brilliance onto whosoever will receive. The wealth of knowledge you possess is not for yourself, and you've made that very clear because you are here to pour, here to see to it that your students soar to places they've never dreamed of seeing, here to see to it that your students get a seat at tables they've been dreaming of being, here to give back what was given or not given to you, here to produce today's and tomorrow's promises. Teaching is a calling, not for the faint of heart, pouring into beautiful minds, starting a spark of curiosity and cultivating brilliance, assisting in discovering their intelligence, showing them the sky is not the limit, it is only the beginning, exposing them to what they've never seen, encouraging them to move past fear and discomfort, becoming what they've dreamed of being. You are vital and needed, a key piece in their puzzle of success. How does it feel to know that you mold the minds of tomorrow?
Can I say the college health profession? Thank you, Ms. Parker. So I come before you to give you the process. The process for coming up with the faculty recognition ceremony. The chair and the co-chair met with the provost. The chair and the co-chair met with the faculty recognition committee, and we outlined the process with the faculty recognition committee. We provided a timeline, we assigned duties, and we scheduled weekly meetings with the committee. We looked at the eligibility criteria and the guidelines. An applicant could only apply to one category. An applicant who received an CSU Excellent Award within the last 5 years were not eligible to apply again. The applicants were categorized in Faculty of the Year, Research and Scholarship, Teaching, and Service. Some things that we looked on when looking at the applicants, they had to submit a CV, a self-evaluation. They may have presented some research, some publications, evidence of teaching, letters of support from the dean and other colleagues or students. Then we divided the applications amongst ourselves, and then we tallied the scores. We scored them and tallied them. And then after we tallied them, we looked to see who scored the most, and then we presented it to the provost and the president. And that is the application process. So now we are at the presentation of the Deans and Distinguished Awards. So I am going to call up Dr. Pamela Richardson Wilkes and the Deans. Dr. Wilkes will call up the Deans. Thank you.
At this time, I am going to ask, in her absence of, or in the absence of Dean Sadie Gregory, who sends her regards that she's not able to be here on today. However, the Interim Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Erica Covington, will come forward to present the recognition of awards within the College of Business. Dr. Covington.
Good afternoon, everyone. The first award recipient is Dr. Emmanuel Anuru. Could you please come forward? His award is in the area of research. The second recipient is Dr. F. Michelle Richardson, and it's in the area of service. Last and finally not least, our own Professor Sharita Morrison, and this is in the area of teaching.
Thank you, Dr. Covington, and to the recipients from the College of Business. Now at this time, I will ask that Dr. Joan Tillman, Interim Dean of the College of Health Professions, comes to recognize those recipients from the College of Health Professions.
Thank you, Madam Provost. Greetings, colleagues. We're also one of the best colleges on this wonderful campus. The College of Health Professions. We recognize in the area of research Dr. Anita Moore Hebron. I'd also like to say that Dr. Moore Hebron will be taking a well-earned sabbatical in the spring of '24 for a phenomenological exploration of health and wellness in minority female expatriates living abroad. Dr. Jennifer Pope is being recognized for teaching. Dr. Pope is a board-certified family nurse practitioner. She's also a 3-time alumnus of Coppin State University. And she's one of the first graduates of our Doctor of Nursing practice program. In the area of service, Dr. Lori Harvin. Dr. Harvin is also a nationally certified family nurse practitioner. She serves in many roles, primarily now as a coordinator of our RN to BSN program.
Thank you, Dr. Tillman. Now, at this time, I'd like to call forward Dr. Beverly O'Brien, Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences.
Good afternoon, colleagues. So, from the fabulous College of Behavioral and Social Sciences, we would like to recognize Dr. Elgin Klue for research and scholarship. Come on down. We would like to recognize Dr. Min Zhang for teaching. I should have said from the Department of Criminal Justice, and Dr. Klue is from the Department of Applied Social and Political Sciences, and Dr. Melissa Buckley for service from the Department of Social Work, and Dr. Krista Gilliam from the Department of Social Work, who will be accepting for her. Yeah, go ahead. But that's all right. You're there. You're deserving.
Thank you, Dr. O'Brien. Next, from the College of Arts and Sciences and Education, Dr. Leonte Lewis.
Thank you, Provost Wills. Hello, everyone. I want to thank all the faculty members from the College of Arts, Sciences, and Education. You are the heartbeat. Thank you. And of course, I want to present to you those who will be receiving recognition today. Dr. Kavita Hedgay from the Department of Natural Sciences for Research. I want to thank her for her work and support. Congratulations, Dr. Hedgay. Well done, well deserved. Next, I'd like to present to you Dr. Waletta Gamble-Lomax in the area of teaching from the Department of Teaching and Learning. Congratulations, Dr. Gamble-Lomax. Oftentimes, we tend to forget that just as important as scholarship and teaching is service. And so Dr. Clarence Williams is being recognized for his support in the form of service to this university. You ask him to do something, and he is going to do it. Thank you, Dr. Williams. Congratulations, Dr. Williams, and thank you all.
And we're going to ask that the deans and those recipients hang around after we're finished so that we can take photos with your respective deans of your areas. Thank you. When typically we do these awards, sometimes there's a little, there's such a close, narrow margin to the actual award recipient that we want to be able to recognize those individuals. And for this year, it was so close that what we wanted to do was to be able to give a special recognition and honorable mention award to the individuals who also applied for the award, and just to recognize them as a part of their colleagues or in front of their colleagues and their team members for the great work that they have done. And so this year, Dr. Ahmad Zani has the honorable mention for the Excellence in Research Award. Dr. Zani. At this time, we will have a performance of Black Joy from the Coppin Academy Theater Company. Ms. Cameron DeShelle, instructor. And I do want to be able to say that this performance features some of our Coppin Academy High School students.
Good afternoon. Oh, wow. My name is Cameron DeShille. I'm the theater instructor at Coppin Academy High School, which is right next to you all here on campus. I just wanted to present something that we've been working on. This is our first full year as a theater program, and we have all kinds of students that are coming from various backgrounds who wanted to be a part of the theater program, and we have some future students that are coming to Coppin State as theater majors, Mr. Jawan Johnson. So sit back and enjoy Black Joy. Thank you.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like bad trips like Nazareth. I'm f***ed up, homie, you f***ed up, but if God got us, then we gon' be alright.
We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Huh? We gon' be alright. We gon' be alright. Do you hear me? Do you feel me? We gon' be alright.
And when I wake up, I recognize you looking at me for the pay cut. Bahamas, I be looking at you from the face down. One Mac 11, even boom with the bass down. Skimming, and let me tell you about my life. Painkillers only put me in the twilight. We're pretty Benjamin is the highlight. I tell my mama I love her, but this what I like. Lord knows, 20 of them in my Chevy. Tell them all to come and get me, reaping everything I sow. So my karma come in heaven, no preliminary hearings on my record. I'm a gangster in silence for the record.
Thank you, Coppin Academy. Thank you, future students of Coppin State University. Our black is truly beautiful. That is why I intentionally wore an African attire to show you the black is beautiful. Our culture is beautiful. I have promised Dr. Bolden that one of these days I'm going to come with the headgear. So you'll think you're in Africa. All right, our black is too beautiful. Thank you. At this time, I want to introduce the 8th president of Coppin State University, Dr. Anthony Jenkins. He has been recently named to the Daily Record 2023 Higher Education Power List. Since his arrival in 2022, President Jenkins has focused on making Coppin State University a leader in urban higher education. He is committed to expanding access, opportunity, and inclusion to our unique, multi-generational, and multicultural community of students. And you know with me, you have seen these students in our classes, that they are truly exceptional. So for Dr. Jenkins to take his time, his effort, and his might, and everything he has in him to put into Coppin, we want to say thank you, and I want to welcome, and please rise, let's welcome Dr. Anthony Jenkins. Thank you.
Now, sit down, please, sit down. Doc said rise. I was looking for my mother to walk in the room or something. Somebody important. All right, how are you all doing? All right, well, listen, it is a pleasure to be here with you, and even a greater honor to present this upcoming award, the Excellence Award. And the Excellence in Research Award goes to someone who I think has distinguished himself greatly over the last several years at this institution. Whether he is mentoring students or conducting joint research with students, conducting his individual research, winning awards across campus, across the state and the region, at the national level, he does an incredible job of making sure that he elevates Coppin State University at every given opportunity. His bio is in the brochure, so I will not go through it and read all of the outstanding accolades that he has accomplished over the years. Hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars in research. But that, to me, is not the real true essence of Dr. Sobey. Dr. Sobey is a committed faculty member. Excellence in everything that he does. He is walking me through his lab and the pride that he has in everything that he does. Every moment and every conversation that he has with his students, it shines through. It's not questionable. You are the epitome of what a faculty member should be on this campus, in your research, in your teaching, in your mentorship. So it is an honor for me to award you today with the Excellence in Research Award. Let's give Dr. Sobey a round of applause.
For the best and coming up. Most important is our recognition, not just in the Baltimore area. Our recognition are by state legislative, and at the state level, at the national level, it really adds a lot to us, and it brings us to to believe in what we're doing, and anything we do here is by the grace of God. It's His reflection in our life, and we just like messenger trying to pass things on to the new generation, and most important, give opportunity to the kids, the children, and the youth that we are serving. I'm very delighted with the award, and I appreciate you all, and I appreciate the support I'm getting here. It feels more like a family to me, and it is a family, and I appreciate you. Thank you all. Thank you, Dr. Jenkins. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Thank you all. That's yours. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Willis. Appreciate you.
All right. Let's give all of our award winners another round of applause. All right. So let me take just a few minutes to say thank you. Thank you to all of our faculty for all of the great work that you do. And I know that there are things that you do in the public eye that we see, but there's also a lot of things you do that we don't see. The sidebar conversations that you have with students, the way that you mentor them, the way that you empower them and encourage them. And I want to thank you for that. It was not lost on me when I was sitting in the back and I saw every dean come up, the healthy camaraderie and the competition that occurs between the colleges. Listen, that is a great thing because that captures the true spirit of who we are as an institution, as an academic footprint. That is motivating, that is inspiring, that iron sharpens iron, that you all push each other in a healthy camaraderie way, that you support each other. And we've seen that. We've seen that happen, as you've indicated, Dr. Sobey, at greater levels in the last several years than probably previously. Maybe the pandemic has something to do with it. Maybe we come out of that on the other side having a greater appreciation for human engagement, human interaction, and one another. Or maybe we just realized for the first time, and maybe some of us have known it all along, that we work at a special place, and we work with special people. And I mean we like everybody every day, all the time. That doesn't mean that we agree on every single issue, but we work with some amazing people. And I'm thankful that each and every one of you are a part of Coppin State University. You know, when I was watching our students, it caused me to reflect on a statement that we've used countless times here at the university. Nurture potential, transform lives. Dr. Eugene said it earlier. Nurture potential, transform lives. But this is where I'm going to challenge us, Coppin. I think for the longest, we've been looking at that as a one-directional statement. The young people who come to this institution every day, they're nurturing us. They're transforming our lives, just like we're transforming theirs. Because if we're all committed, if we all believe in lifelong learning, we can learn just as much from our students as they can learn from us. And they transform us in a way to want to do better, be better, and think better. To be more committed to our jobs, to be more committed to advancing them, their holistic development, their intellectual curiosity. The faculty at this institution plays a critical role in the success of this university. As your president, it is an honor to lead this university. It is an honor to work alongside all of you. It is an honor to brag about what you do every single opportunity I get. And I want you to know that I will always take every opportunity to brag on my faculty and my staff because I put you up against anyone, and I'm confident that you will come out on top. Congratulations again to everyone. Thank you for all the work that you're doing. And let me say this, I'll finish on this. If you don't think your work is important, if you don't think you're having an impact, and you may not get the data boy every day or the pat on the back, but on May 19th, nearly 500 students will walk across that stage thanks to you. That is far greater than zeros on a check or a data boy, because I tell you this, what you are doing is you are enhancing their skills and their knowledge so that their upward mobility and economic mobility continues to rise. So thank you for all you do, and let's keep up the great work, Coppin. Thank you.
So I would like to call up Mr. Alex to do his final performance, and then we will wrap it up. Thank you.
I just want to mention one last thing. that wasn't mentioned, and that is Dr. Sobey, you need to actually come by my office to pick up one additional piece of your award. The awards this year actually carry a cash award that comes along with them. One of the things that you all are aware, and like I said, you can come by my office. We'll schedule the time for you to come pick it up. Your colleagues say, yeah, go do it. But in the past, one of the things that I heard from the committee was that as a part of the awards, that the individuals would have to get reimbursed. You would get an award, and then you get reimbursed for it. And I said, well, why not a cash award? And because, of course, we're a state institution, there are certain things we cannot do. And so one of the things that I wanted to do was make sure that there was an official cash award that went with that. So for those of you on next year, I'm hoping and I'm challenging you to apply for the 3 awards that are given to our faculty in terms of excellence. The Excellence in Teaching Award that carries a $500 cash award. The Excellence in Research that carries a $500 cash award that you will pick up next week. And the Par Excellence in Faculty Excellence in Teaching that actually observes scholarship, research, teaching, and all things service, basically the excellence of teaching, and that actually carries a $1,000 award. I am committing that to you all, because even though I know sometimes the money doesn't matter, sometimes it does. And I do appreciate you, and to say thank you, yes, I get it, I understand it, but sometimes that also makes a difference. And I really want to show you how much I appreciate you, and I appreciate and am honored to serve as your provost. So thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing your dossiers and portfolios on next year so that we can go ahead and give out those 3 awards. Y'all help me spend some money. All right. Thank you. Spend some of my money. Thank you.
So you'll have to excuse me. I woke up this morning and pollen said, no high notes today. It's like, is this one on? Yes? So he said, no high notes today. So I won't be singing Greatest Thy Faithfulness. I apologize for that. Thank you. But I will sing one of the great champions, as I call them, of African-American classical music, Miss Margaret Barnes. She set one of Langston Hughes' poems, Dream Variation, so please enjoy. To fling my arms wide in the place in the sun, to whirl and to dance till the white day is done, then rest at cool evening beneath a tall tree, while night comes on gently, dark like me, that is my dream. To fling my arms wide in the face of the sun, dance whirl the world till the quick day is done. Rest at pale evening, a tall slim tree, night coming tenderly, black like me. Night coming tenderly, black like me.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Berlin. I'm just going to give some brief closing remarks, and they'll be very brief. First, I have to shout out to Team CJ, Dr. Rice, and Dr. Zhang, who led us to national awards this year at the Academy of Criminal Justice Science. President Jenkins and Provost Wilkes are tough acts to follow, and I don't know how to sing, but I must say, this has been a very special day. It is really nice that we took the time to recognize each other. It's very special. I want to thank everybody for being here and also for all those who worked to put on this event. The Faculty Recognition Committee, the administration, Thompson Catering, everybody. Look, this is a busy time of year. We're getting down to the final crunch. Exams are coming up. So it's time to get back to work so that we finish strong for ourselves, for our students. Thank you.
At this time, I'm going to ask the deans and their honorees if they would come forward so that we can get a picture with the deans and the awardees from their areas. And you all have a great, wonderful rest of the day.